Hi everybody, it's Ann Chinquette at Main Dream Properties of Keller Williams Realty, and I have a question for you. Do you love your job? Do you have control over how much money you make? If you're not self-employed, chances are you don't. And so I wanted to talk to you about real estate and my journey, my career. It's been a while since I've reached out to you, and today was the annual awards day at Keller Williams Realty of Maine, and my team did pretty well. We came in third out of all the teams in the state. Keller Williams in Maine has about 500 agents, so that's a pretty big deal. Some of them are solo agents, some of them are on teams, some of them are in bigger groups, and so we had a great year. My team went through some transitions last year. I broke my ankle on the first day of spring, and then right after Thanksgiving I had a car accident, had a concussion for a little while, and still we had a great year. So I am just reaching out to let you know that if you hate your job, or you're unhappy in your job, or you love your job and yet your job is not going to give you the financial freedom that you need, or the ability to pay off your debts, or the ability to control how much money you make, then maybe we should talk about real estate. February is another reason that I reflect this time of year is because I got my license in February 13 years ago. And it's been a journey. I mean, man, the first year I didn't make very much money. The second year I didn't make very much money. And I didn't have the education available to me at the company I was at that we have here at Keller Williams and that we now have. And I wish I had it to do over again, because I would have learned a lot faster and would have gotten to where I am a lot sooner. It's never too late. And so I want to let you know that if you want help learning about what it takes to become a real estate agent, it's not that hard. You could get your license in about a month in Maine. And if you want to know what it's like, if you want to shadow me, if you just want to have a conversation about what you can expect, I would be happy to talk to you. If you love houses, that's great. You don't need to love houses to be a real estate agent. We help people with sometimes the biggest transaction of their life. I mean, think about it. For most people, their house is their single biggest asset, and they're going to entrust an agent to sell it or help them buy it. That's pretty huge. So more than being a tour guide for houses, you're a trusted advisor. You have fiduciary duties to these people, and if you feel like you're the type of person that can be a trusted advisor and can help people with contracts and making great decisions and advising them and then negotiating on their behalf and making sure all their T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted, this could be a great job for you. And you need to be a person who cares about people, because let's face it, when you're helping somebody buy a home, sell a home, maybe go through new construction, or maybe buy an investment property or a camp, or second home, it's a pretty big deal, and they put a lot of trust in you, and you need to be up for that. So you're helping them with not only their transaction, but typically their transition. Because when most people are buying or selling a house, there's a reason. It's usually their family is getting too big, or their family has gotten smaller, they're downsizing, empty nesters, there's been a divorce or a death, a job change. I mean, these are all some of the reasons that people buy and sell. And they're usually in a little bit of turmoil. And so the real estate agent can make that process a lot smoother, can really help these people with a really difficult period in their life and make it go really smoothly. And it feels really good. And for those of you who know me, I was a hairdresser for like 18 years, and I like to make people feel good. Like, that was so much fun. And in real estate, it's kind of the same thing. Like, when your real estate transaction goes smoothly, you feel good. And when your real estate agent helps you with that, she feels good. So if that's something that you think you're interested in, I would love to talk to you. Keller Williams Realty has so many great programs for new agents to get the education that they need, and to have balance in their life. So I'm not gonna lie, for probably the first 10 years of my career, I let real estate take over my life, and I didn't go on a lot of vacations, and I was on the phone all the time, and missed out on some things. And then I came to Keller Williams 3 years ago, and I learned a little bit more about balance. I took my kids to Italy for 2 weeks, didn't answer the phone, no international calls. Had a banner year that year. So like I've learned a lot, and if you decide to get into real estate, I would love to help you not make the same mistakes that I made in the beginning, help you get to success a lot faster. I have friends that make $1 million a year selling real estate in Maine. $1 million. I'm not one of them yet, but I'm not giving up on that goal. A first-year agent, if they work really hard and they're connected and they connect with people and aren't afraid to reach out to people, aren't afraid to hear no, because you're gonna hear no. You're gonna get your feelings hurt when your cousin or your sister lists with somebody else. I mean, that's gonna happen. If you've got tough skin and you can handle it, you could make $100,000 in your first year. So if you want to take control of your finances, take control of your earning, and you want to be in a job where you can advise people, work with people, you don't even need a college degree. All you need is a high school diploma or equivalent, and you can be licensed in less than 6 weeks. So think about that. You can call me. My cell phone's on my Facebook page, or you can Google me. Or email me, Ann, at maindreamproperties.com. I would love to have a conversation with you to let you know what I know about real estate and to help you see if it's the right fit for you and maybe get you started. Talk to you soon.